This week on Roughed Up, we spoke about the riots going on in France.
We spoke about the 33-year-old social media star Joe Linda passing away.
We talk about the new social media platform, Instagram Threads.
Yeah, that's definitely weird. And then we had the Las Vegas Sphere that's come in, a big dome full of like lights and stuff that looks pretty cool.
Yeah, and then you guys also got to a bit more of an understanding on who Ryan and I are by little stories that we told.
And where we're going with the podcast in the future.
Yes.
It's a bit of a drag, but I think you'll enjoy it.
Hey, it's not a drag. It was a great ad. Make sure to watch the whole thing because we don't want our watch time to be bad.
And also a little bit about Game 3 and what's our thoughts of it.
Yeah, and also make sure to
subscribe, comment. 5 stars on Spotify.
Yeah, Spotify. You guys know what to do.
Easy. Enjoy the episode.
Welcome back to the Roughed Up podcast.
G'day guys, welcome back to the Roughed Up podcast.
Hello.
Myself, Eli Hooper.
I'm Ryan.
And Ryan. So, we just had Rupert McCall episode come up a couple of days ago. What do you think of it?
Yeah, it was alright. Rupert was a nice guy.
He was. Rupert, you're a great guy. I'll talk about the episode because I wasn't my flamboyant self as I am here.
It was a bit starstruck.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's a lot of people like this that when you meet someone for the first time, you're a bit anxious because you don't know if you can quite be yourself. I know a lot of the viewers out there would feel the same. So when I'm meeting new people, it's really hard. Yeah. But also I'm a fucking podcaster, so I need to get it out of my
You'll learn. Yeah, but anyway,
exactly.
Before we talk about that fully, we'll just go into how was your week? How's your week?
Oh, true. The week was good. My boss found out about my pod. So that's pretty funny, but...
Are you getting a lot of shit at work?
Yeah, no, I do. Well, no, it's not shit. That is, oh, look at this guy.
Yeah.
Got a podcast.
Yeah. All my work found out about it, a couple weeks ago.
Mate, you told them about it, mate. You were trying to flex.
No, I actually didn't.
Nah?
No, I didn't. Just happened.
It just happened.
I think it came up on someone's, For You page.
Oh, because everyone's on the TikTok.
Yeah.
Everyone's on the TikTok-y.
But, nothing much has really happened for me this week. Working, really. Just living the life.
Living the life. The traffic, I heard.
Oh, mate.
This seems every week we talk about traffic. We need to have a segment on the podcast. Traffic report. Traffic.
So I go towards Brisbane, right?
Yeah.
We're northern suburbs. Been awful. Worse. So I work in Brisbane basically, and we're in the northern suburbs.
Yeah.
And it took me about an hour and 45 minutes to get home the other day, which is normally a 20-minute drive without traffic.
Was there a crash or something?
Nothing.
It's
just congested.
I hate it. I hate it.
But anyway, we can start off this week if you want with our Who's Punching.
Oh yeah.
We got a Who's Punching.
And it's not from someone that we know.
Yeah, it's actually from just a normal... We've got this guy. I hope this is actually him, and it's not just a random that's sent in random images. But we got this guy. His name is Joe. And he says, me and my girlfriend have opposite opinions on who's punching. So they both think opposite. I don't know
which is way. Which. Yeah.
But we've got, 5 images here.
5, okay. Let's have a look.
So we'll go with the first one that they sent in. This is them two. So the first image, normal couple. Really? He's got a bit of a beard going.
The bit of a beard, nice tat. The nice sleeve. The fella's looking good here.
Yeah, he's looking good.
The shield's looking alright, but I think the
redhead. Into redheads?
I don't know. Yeah. The fella's got it. That's my...
So,
but also,
first image.
What do you think, man?
Yeah, I reckon the guy, he's got that look to him. He's just I'm a suave man. Really.
Okay.
But I reckon they're pretty equal, actually, at the moment.
You reckon equal?
Yeah, I think they're pretty equal at the moment.
Yeah. Yep, I can see it.
Second image.
Second.
This is a bit of a downfall for the bloke here. He looks like someone out of a PlayStation game that's going to give you like a quest.
He looks like, have you seen that, Linus Tech Tips? Photo and it's just Linus sitting there like that. That's what he looks like.
Yeah, the girl's posing and he's just in the background.
This is in the back. Wasn't it? It happens to all of us. Like,
Yeah.
the missus takes a photo and we're not expecting it.
Yeah.
And it seems
And it's
like
also, she's got the camera to angle the phone how she wants to.
Yeah.
Man's just got to sit there.
This photo doesn't count.
She's looking better in this one though.
she is.
And
She is.
Man's looks like PlayStation 2.
Like
PlayStation
like a
2
character.
like character. Alright, this one we got to zoom in a bit.
Wait.
But they're chilling. They're chilling at some place.
See, once again, they look even. I can't.
They both got the same jumper on even.
Same jumper.
The shoes.
Firstly, if you're from Australia, never gets that cold when you're wearing a jumper like that.
In here they've got the. Actually, I probably shouldn't tell where they're from, but up the top it says they're not from Australia.
They're not from Australia, okay.
But yeah,
Okay, they both looking good.
they're looking good.
Looking good.
This one, ooh, same jumper. It looks like it might be the same night.
The same night.
Man's looking suave actually.
Looking good.
He's got the jawline.
Yeah, he does. And I think the beard.
Yeah, the beard really helps him out.
That's why
I'm not a fan of the fluffy headphones on the girl. It might be cold. She's got she's got a snowman in her hand.
Yeah, and she's got the typical female stance on him. I don't know.
But I reckon I reckon they're pretty equal. Maybe he's winning, like she's punching a little bit,
but
not by much.
You couldn't tell them apart, really.
Yeah. I think that was the last image. Pretty sure.
Yeah, that's a.
Oh no, one more.
Okay.
It's just this one of them standing in a weird
this
room.
one, she could have it here.
You reckon?
I reckon she's just got a haircut.
Yeah.
Going out.
And they look like they're not posing too much. He's posing a bit.
Yeah.
But she's just casually.
Casual snap.
Yeah, I reckon it's even. I reckon they're even. I reckon they're matched well.
Yep.
And yeah.
Wish you all best relationship. Hopefully that didn't bring up some.
Well, we didn't really answer their question on who's punching. But I don't think none of them.
We can't answer that.
Yeah,
we can't answer
they're
that.
even.
They're even. So, but should we? The fella could get in some trouble if we. So no. The fella's punching. We'll make we'll make sure there's no problems. The fella's punching, all right.
No, they're even. I reckon even's a good outcome because you're not hurting anyone then.
Yeah.
Why do you look so scared,
mate? I think that guy's gonna get a flogging. That's what I think. That's what I think. I think he sent those photos in and is trying to get
some brownie points.
Just some brownie points. It's gone the wrong way. Sorry. Have fun, mate. Pray for him. What did we get his name?
Yeah, Joe.
Joe. Pray for Joe.
I think it was Joe.
Pray for Joe.
Joseph.
Joseph
or Joe, you know?
Both good looking.
Yep. Okay, so what else do we got?
Well, now we're on to...
The start's been a bit rocky.
The start has been a bit rocky.
We haven't done this in a while.
9.5 minutes in, but we need to cut 2 minutes of that because it was us bloody figuring...
this might be a shorter episode.
Yeah, we will say that. This could be a
because next episode is going to be a guest episode. Already. Just one in between.
I don't know, one in between.
Do you wanna give people any hints?
We'll say just Australian legend. Same with Rupert. Both. They're both legends.
This guy's got a big story,
and I think he's gonna be a character.
Yeah,
he's gonna be a funny guy to talk to.
He was the man that called us up on the other one.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah. A couple podcasts ago, there was a phone call in the middle of it.
Yeah, a bit of a larrikin, I reckon.
Yeah.
But we've got the news segment now, which is pretty boring, to be honest.
Yeah.
There's not really happened. A lot has happened like internationally, but
locally, not much has happened.
Not much has happened.
I feel like I don't know if this is a thing that you're getting lately, but in my life, I just feel like everyone's really, really busy.
Yes.
And it's not just people like in your family. It is everyone.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if it's end of financial year or like something like that. It's like legit everyone possible is just flat out.
Yeah, no, that even like I've been flat out. I don't have time to do anything.
Yeah.
It's like insane.
Yeah.
And I don't even know what's changed. It's just I'm flat out.
Yeah, everything's just flat out. Like everyone, like in general, like our guests that have been like we were trying to line up, they've been flat out.
Everyone.
Just I don't understand it. Also, we'll shout out quickly. We're gonna make a putt video this week.
Oh yes,
we're filming it in a couple of days,
and I'm gonna edit it, so it's gonna be fucking shit.
We'll see. Eli will try to edit it.
Yeah, and then I'll send it over, and Ryan can salvage what he can.
Yeah. But hopefully it'll be good. Check it out. It's gonna be a shorter video.
And then what about that pub golf video? How far along?
Pub golf video. I don't know when it's coming out, but there's a big video. It will be not the putt one. The putt one. I don't know, probably 20 minutes.
Oh yeah,
video.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a shorter video. Check it out. It will be not as dragged on as these.
Yeah.
But it'll be good.
Because I think, like, I'm loving this. I'm loving doing this roughed up stuff, and it's keeping. Even though we just said that we're busy, it's good to be busy.
Yeah.
Like you don't. It's just you always having something to do.
And we're growing slowly. We've got the guests coming on now. We've done well. We're only what's this now? Episode 7.
Episode 7.
Yeah. So in less than 10 episodes, we've done a lot.
Yeah.
And like we're getting some viewers slowly.
Yeah.
I understand like with podcasts, it's a bit hard to listen the whole way through if you're not like into it. It's just like hard to listen to a long podcast if you're not engaged. We're trying to make it more engaging. We're still learning. It's just a learning curve. I know the past couple of episodes, I feel like I've been down in the drain.
The thing is, I've been like rewatching them and trying to figure out what is wrong. Yeah. And I don't know.
Yeah.
There's something.
I don't know. I think we need to loosen up a bit. And I think it needs to be our characteristics a little bit more than just the news. Because the news, some of it's funny.
Some of it is. But like, the news is so depressing. I go on the news and it's like shooting, murder, drugs. Yeah. Everything sucks.
But we'll just talk about like stuff that we want to talk about. Yeah. I feel like, and this episode's going to be a lot of us just talking about where we want to go with things.
I think that's exactly right.
Yeah.
When we started the podcast, we wanted it to be like local, which is good, but local stuff, we like talking about a little bit of local stuff, but what we are interested in is kind of a bit broader than that.
Yeah, it's like, we love our local area. It's awesome, and we love the local people. Some of them are a bit of Karens, but that's everywhere. But we're just trying to expand. It's good to hear people's stories. Like Rupert McCall last week was awesome. This guy we're coming up is awesome. We've also got a big name coming on soon. Hopefully. Yeah. But he is a very busy man, got multiple businesses. Yeah. He is one guy like that you look up to and you're like, holy crap. Like you see him on Instagram and you're like, holy crap. Yeah. But he's a funny man. Funny man. Very inspirational of what he's done in his life. And he's just like gone away from the norm and built something up. Yeah. But yeah, we're just trying to transform this. We got still our little shitty setup. Yeah. But we can't do anything more. Yeah. I was having a chat before. Yeah. Like before the podcast started. We do not have money that we can just blow on a studio or blow on like. And that's okay. We're coming from humble beginnings. And we're not in it for the money. We're just doing it for fun. No. I want to be a millionaire. Okay. No, I think it's just something to have fun, something to keep your brain occupied and do something on the side. Yeah, exactly. And if it works out, it works out. And if it doesn't, I'll still do it. Yeah, and we're meeting cool people along the way. Oh, really cool people. Even Rupert, like last week, like is just an amazing person to talk to. And it's like, if we didn't start this, it's like just stories that we would never like have heard of, and even like news we never would have heard of. if we didn't start it, which is good.
It is. It's awesome. And because we went on that rant, I'm not even going to bother talking about that because it's boring. so,
Okay.
so we're skipping straight to the international news, which have you noticed all the memes on Instagram about like the riots in France?
No.
No, you haven't?
I haven't had any of it.
I've been going through and like every second post has been riots in France.
Yeah.
And it's just been, there was a Lamborghini drove through a store shop front door.
Wow.
And then there's like people are taking buses and just going on joyrides.
You know, I did not know this was happening until you told me the other day.
Really? Did you search it up and go, oh shit?
No, I didn't even search it up. I still have not seen anything about it.
Okay, well...
So you could be totally bullshitting me right now.
But I'll give you a little bit of background.
Yeah.
It happened on the 27th of June, so last month. A teenager named... I'm not going to try and pronounce that name.
Nahal? I think it's
Nahal. And that last name I don't know. He was 17.
Something like that.
Yeah, he's 17. He was stopped at a routine traffic stop. And then something's happened and this kid has ended up getting shot by the police.
Yeah,
and the
wow.
police have said that he was resisting and he deserved to get shot. Then some footage has came out and he was just being a normal, trying to comply, being relatively normal.
Yeah, well.
And so it's basically the same thing as that Floyd situation in
Yeah.
America, and it's led to big
Riots.
but because we're like Australian and we're English speaking, we don't know what's going on in these European countries.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there's a big race thing going on over there.
Well, was the boy a minority in France?
From what he was like Middle Eastern.
Oh, okay.
I thought a lot of French people are Middle Eastern now, so
I'm not sure, but yeah, it's sad to see, obviously, and it's a big thing with police. Like you hear it too often now. Like
I think we hear it too often because that's what the media want us to hear. You don't hear about all the other stuff that.
But even like a couple of weeks ago, we had that like old lady with the knife.
Yeah.
That would like she was like late 80s or 90s or something.
These police officers have such a tough gig.
Yeah, I agree. They have an absolute...
I praise them. But there's whenever 99.95 can be good cops, 0.5 can be bad.
But I think I don't know. Like you said, that a lot of them are good, but also I think maybe there needs to be some change in like training. Like there needs to be like maybe a updated training every 2 years or something.
Then you say that, and like Queensland need police officers.
Yeah.
The crime has skyrocketed. That's why they need coppers.
Yeah.
So they want to be thorough, but at this point they must just be taking whoever they can get because it's in such a shortage.
Yeah.
So it's once again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do it. It's so tough.
It's a hard thing, but like
Well, what these guys were doing, I was listening to a podcast about it. It's so weird that it's happened with Floyd. These guys were going into shops and stealing crap from people that are in the same situation as the people that were stealing. These people that own the businesses are struggling, going paycheck to paycheck, but people are stealing from them when the people that are actually the reason that you guys are suffering in the first place are sitting in your mansion is just chilling.
Yeah. It's kind of the same thing that happened in America with the George Floyd thing. Like when they were raiding people, they were raiding like local businesses, and it's like you're hurting like the same people in the same situation.
Are you?
But I don't know. I get why they protest, but I don't agree with like
I don't agree
the local,
with the means about if
how
they were
doing
going
it.
on the street and like getting mad at the politicians
and the police
but don't go around like with the defunding the police. That was stupid. But the next thing we've got, another big thing that happened last week.
Oh yeah.
It was a 33-year-old social media star known mostly for his fitness and bodybuilding content has died. He is known as Joe Linda, better known as Joe Aesthetics.
Yeah. It's pretty sad to see, like he's young. Like he had a lot of influence on people. I know a lot of people. I personally have never seen him before because look at me, like
that's the same as me. But you see him on TikTok every now and then, and it shows that these people look the way that they are. He looked. There's a photo of him here.
Oh, he's a big boy.
He was huge.
Yeah.
And he looks really healthy, but you have no idea what's going on actually.
But also the big question. The big question is, like, was he on anything?
No, he was. He literally, like, he went on a podcast, I don't know, a couple months before, and he was like, I got shots.
Yeah, okay.
So...
That obviously shows that does affect your health. Well, you don't know if that was it.
Exactly, because there's so many things. But you have to say that affected it somehow.
Yeah.
That's what I've been listening to all these documentaries about steroids because I heard this guy dying and I was like, holy crap, how cool. This is like, I want to go see.
Cool.
Not how cool. Not how cool about his death, but like I started reading articles and they were going on about steroid users. And apparently, like, doctors say that if you use steroids once, they can narrow it down, going back down. Like, if you got a problem with yourself, going back down, all the way down from what you've done, and narrow it down to when the problem started, you taking steroids in the first place. That's what that's what the doctors say. They say that a lot of these health issues can start from steroids.
I know they can help a lot of health issues too. Like doctors use steroids in medicine and stuff.
For certain situations. You have to be in a specific situation for it to actually help. Otherwise it can...
I saw this bloke... I doubt I'll be able to find it, but I saw this bloke the other day on TikTok and he was roided out of his head. and like as well, there's roid rage and like stuff like that.
So...
Yeah.
You guys would
Here we go. This is him. I actually found it.
I've said this before, but chest day is always kind of nice. When you're
What the fuck? Like,
especially if you're doing some fly-based movements.
that can't be healthy, eh?
No.
You're doing flying, you got tension on your arms. Like the weight.
And honestly, it looks just...
Cut that.
Okay.
Cut that.
Okay. It looks
Your biceps are
so stupid. He looks so dumb.
Yeah.
But I think that's us coming from, like, we are not into fitness.
Yeah,
Like, we're into, like, keeping yourself healthy, but not to that extent.
Yeah.
So we're looking at it like, what the hell is... But that's our very...
But,
if we were to show that to some of our mates, they'd be like, holy crap, what a...
But it's still a sad thing. Like, he had influence. He looked like a nice bloke. Like, he honestly, like, I've seen a couple clips of him. He looked like a genuinely nice guy.
Yeah.
He loved the gym. Lots of people do. It's a big thing. Like... Lots of people get in the gym and it's good for the mental health, I guess.
Well, I think this is going on another rant. It's good for the mental health.
You get obsessed with it.
You get obsessed and then you get really bad body dysmorphia.
Yeah.
Really bad. And you see it. Even these guys have bad body dysmorphia.
Oh, yeah.
And they...
Yeah.
You can be the biggest that you can possibly be and you'll still think you're small.
Yeah,
It's so sad. It's so sad. So, he took 4 shots of this HRT.
No idea what that is.
No idea. And he died.
All I know is trend.
I
don't know what.
Don't even know what
that is.
he died of an apparent aneurysm, which is a brain bleed, I believe, or brain something.
That's not.
So he went into the hospital, and I'll get the article up. They had like a full article about all of his blood works, his blood pressure, and we're talking about what was happening to his body. So he had like a 95 heart rate when he went in there.
Wow.
And just the blood pressure, because I don't know much about, if we had my missus in here, she'd know all about it. Not a very good blood pressure. And apparently this is apparently when he came in, he was lying about all the symptoms that he was having. I don't know why. Yeah. So that...
But yeah, it's just crazy. Another person lost young, which is shit.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Well, at least he was known. At least he got his word out there.
At least he got his... Yeah, people remember him as a nice fella.
Yeah.
And it's that.
Talking about influencers and Instagram and stuff. Instagram threads.
I've never heard about them.
Yeah.
Brian just showed me.
It came out yesterday.
Yeah.
So, good old Mark Zuck. He is obviously not the biggest fan of Elon. And Elon owns Twitter now. And Twitter's
in the mud.
Yeah,
in the
it's
mud.
gone downhill.
That's what
I'm not a personal Twitter user. Don't understand it really.
Nah, I've used it a couple of times.
Yeah.
When I was like, when you trying to find something out as soon as it happens.
Yeah.
Because you just kind of.
But and Mark Zuckerberg has come out with Threads, which is connected to your Instagram account, and it is Twitter. It's the exact same as Twitter. Like, it's mainly like text.
Yeah.
You can add images. You can respond to people. You can retweet.
Twitter.
Rethread. Just Twitter reskinned.
That is insane. I wonder if he did it out of spite.
Oh, 100%.
I wonder if he was just like, I'm putting $100 million just to stick it.
Yeah.
Just to stick it to Elon.
But it's also hilarious to see, because there's a whole brand new social media. It's hilarious to see all the famous people having like 10,000 subscribers on it.
That's true.
Because no one knows about it.
Yeah.
And as well, like on your Instagram account, it comes up with like a number, and it's when you joined. So what number account you are.
Oh, what did we get?
I think we got like
100.
Yeah, I can tell you. I think we got in pretty early, actually.
Oof.
Like, we obviously got in the first day. 134-10307.
So we're still in the millions.
Yeah.
We're still in the millions, but not that important. Really.
But you know, Aussie Man Reviews.
Yeah.
He got in quick, mate.
What is he?
I'll try and find him.
Well, talking about Aussie Man, did you see the thing with the AFL that happened a couple of weeks ago when it was on 7 News? The producer was going around showing that AFL players, and Aussie Man Reviews was
was it in the
there.
background?
Yeah, and then the buddy commentator went up and was like, "Hey mate, how you going?" And Aussie Man was like, "Hey man, I'm Aussie Man Reviews."
Yeah, and he's like, I don't care.
And you're like, he just fumbled the biggest bag. Like, could you imagine if they got into a conversation? The Aussie Man Reviews, possibly the biggest Australian
YouTuber. I reckon
YouTuber.
Yeah. I can't find him on Instagram.
Right next to you, and he had no idea who he was.
I actually can't find him on Instagram.
It's something weird. I'm pretty sure his name's something a bit strange.
Yeah, I'll find it.
We DM'd him on Roughed Up.
Did we?
Yes. Yes, I did at least.
Here we go. Okay, his is 292.
No way.
Under the 500 mark.
Wow.
Yeah.
Aussie Man did well.
Yeah.
What is Kim Kardashian on here?
Oh, good question. Actually, we should go through all
We
these
should
people.
go through, see
Kim
when everyone got in.
Kardashian. She's got a bad number, mate.
Oh.
1635249.
We need to find who is number one.
Oh, it's Mark. I checked it. It's Mark.
Okay, it's
Zuckerberg.
Mark. Mark got in first, of course. And then it'll be some other Facebook employee,
Yeah,
I
he's
reckon.
one.
Look at that. 11.8 million.
And he's got the username Zuck.
He actually does.
Good old Zuck.
Zuck is gone through some controversy.
He's definitely a lizard man. I'm still standing by that. He looks like a lizard.
This is going back ages, but do you remember him in when he was in The Lawyer?
Yeah.
And it's like him, and he's like, the bunda was funny. And the bunda, it looked so funny. I don't know if it was edited or if that was actually him. But the bunda, you guys will know, the bunda was looking so big. It was so funny.
Yeah. This episode's been so shit so far.
It has. We've just been ranting.
I'm sorry. We've got a good guest next week, so
Yeah, we do.
we'll make up for it.
Well, that's
Go back up. Where are we?
that's it.
No, mate. I told you more to write down. What did I say? The big sphere in Las Vegas.
Oh yeah, the big sphere.
So this new sphere has been built in Las Vegas. We're only up to 30 minutes, so this is going to be a short episode.
This is very short.
We would have had a bigger episode, but we got told about our guest is coming.
Yeah.
About
10 minutes before we started.
yeah. But anyway, so the sphere in Las Vegas, I think it opened or started its display a couple days ago, maybe 2-3 days ago.
Yeah.
And it is this big dome that is made out of like so like it's got LEDs on it that are the size of hockey pucks.
Oh yeah.
And it's got like it's giant.
It must be millions.
Oh yeah.
It just
well, we got it here that it cost them 2.3 billion to build.
that's.
But I'll chuck it up here, and there's this.
We can look up there. Like,
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
But
Really
some of the stuff they chucked on the outside, there's like eyeballs,
Yeah.
basketballs, and it looks so like good, and it's giant.
I wonder if someone can just go up there, throw a cricket ball, and there would just be a.
Surely there would be some like we have to
Safety.
protect from weather and stuff.
But like, Las Vegas is pretty like
Gnarly. Yeah.
like it's like it gets really hot, and there's also like a big homeless thing
Yeah.
going on there.
Suicide
At the moment.
capital of America.
Yeah, people must just go there, waste their money. And
Yeah.
fucking-
But this big sphere. There's also an inside area. I don't know if it's open yet.
Yeah.
But what they're doing is big like concerts and stuff in the inside, and supposedly they've got a big speaker system from where everywhere that you sit in there, you'll hear the exact same as front row.
That's sick.
And like the big like the inside's the same as the outside, big displays on the wall, and they can get like
Awesome.
3D motions and stuff. It looks insane. So if we ever go to Vegas,
I think that'll be like on the bottom of the list. Really, it'll probably be like,
it'll be cool to go if concerts happen there. Cool to go to a concert there. Talking
Well,
about
yeah.
concerts, who would you like to see live? Like, who would be the best person you would see live?
This is gonna be controversial.
Yeah.
Kanye.
Wow. Yeah. I don't think that's gonna happen.
No, definitely not. But he is my number one. But I really want to see Jack Harlow. But I went and saw Baby No Money a couple months ago.
I didn't know this.
Oh, and some rappers are really like, because they've got so much auto tune in their voice.
Yeah.
It's just, I felt so bad for him because he just sounded nothing like. He was just like screaming into the mic.
So it was pretty bad?
Yeah, it was pretty bad. But
Out of 10.
out of 10, probably like a 3. But Baby No Money, that's nothing against you. I love your music. Just live. I know that you're not about like the music, you're more about the interaction with the fans. But I still love you. But it was a bit questionable.
I don't know. I'm into older music. I'm into like 70s and stuff. I'd love to see, like, it would be awesome if I could have gone to Live Aid, which was like Queen when Freddie was around.
Yeah, and then there was
Bowie, there was Elton John, there was like heaps of other bands.
Even we had that Fire Aid thing in Australia in 2020.
Can't remember that.
That would have been really good to go to.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a heap of good artists then.
Yeah. What else do we have? Oh, talking about artists. What a segue.
What? What?
Taylor Swift.
Oh yes, Taylor.
She's gone on the Eras tour.
Yes.
And it's just been insane. I'm not a big Swiftie. I think Eli's a big Swiftie.
Oh, I love a good Swiftie. Jeez.
Yeah, Taylor Swift tour. It's insane.
Insane.
Like
The ticket, people were
killing people basically.
killing people for tickets.
Over tickets.
Lining up, well, like getting like 6 laptops open trying to get a ticket.
Oh.
But have you heard what happened with the tickets?
No.
How the tickets were worked? It was randomly generated. So people that were first in might not get a ticket. It's just randomly, like they have a
That's
thing that
not
just randomly
fair.
goes between the back of the line, front of the line, middle of the line.
That's not fair.
That sucks.
That would piss you off. Eh?
I would get so annoyed.
Yeah, and like like the Taylor Swift concert, like I appreciate she's a big artist, but the price of the tickets didn't look too healthy.
No. Well, $120 for a normal ticket.
Oh yeah, that's all right.
No, it's just when you start going into the like
VIPs
every
and-
concert,
yeah.
you can spend a pretty penny on the VIP stuff.
But I think I saw a figure somewhere that it was like her gross profit, so not including like all the like hiring out stadiums and staff and flights and accommodation. I think it was something like 6 billion in gross profit or something. It was like 3 billion.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
It was
of money.
a couple billion.
Yeah,
And-
it's just insane. because
How much do you reckon she would, in her own personal bank account after tax?
how much do you reckon she just hasn't? Like, if I would look at her bank account right now, how much do you reckon would be in there?
So the bank account, so not in like assets, just
Just
bank
if
account.
you were to look at her bank account right now, what do you reckon's in there? I reckon
43.
you reckon, mate. I'm going like 200 mil. I'm going 200 mil. There's no. She is a baller.
I reckon she's got it in other stuff though. I don't think she's got it sitting in her bank.
Yeah, it's.
And 43 is still a lot.
Yeah, a lot. Trust me, I know. She bloody broke up with her partner.
She's broken up with basically everyone.
Yeah,
in the world at
and
this
then she
point.
decided to go on this trip. She has some more songs in her head just after the breakup.
Yeah.
She is such a weird. I don't know why people fan, but
Hot take. I don't like her.
I don't like her as a person. I don't like her as a person.
Yeah.
Hot take.
I think she would be really bitchy in real life.
Yes.
Taylor Swift, come on the pod. But yeah, it's a big thing that happened. And yeah, the ticket sales, everyone was going crazy about it, and as well, she's only going to Sydney and Melbourne in Australia,
Yeah.
which
It's weird.
I heard she was complaining that the rest of Australia don't have good enough stadiums.
What?
Which like Perth has Optus Stadium.
Yeah.
We've got Suncorp, which is all right.
Nice. I mean, Post Malone just went there, and
We've
Post
got
Malone,
the Gabba.
Yeah, Gabba. We've got Boondall Entertainment Centre. I didn't realise how big Boondall actually is.
It's massive.
It's
yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
It's man.
We've got I think Boondall's too small for it,
Yeah.
but like Suncorp's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a bit weird, and lots of people are like from the rest of Australia spending money on tickets, then flights, then accommodation.
That's what my sister and my mum are doing.
Yeah, but as well, did you hear that all the flight companies have realised that this is happening, and tickets in that time for flights to Sydney have doubled? They have doubled their prices.
Oh man.
So it's like insane.
That an artist can double.
Do you know how much your mum and sister spent on like going all the way down there?
I think it was $1,000 for not on the
each?
flights. That's how much they're predicting to spend over the weekend. $1,000.
Do you know how much it was just the tickets and flights?
I don't remember the flights. We can go ask her. But
Well, my estimate would be, I don't know, return flights from Sydney, $600.
you reckon 600?
Yeah, probably.
That's how much it would be now. Like with the markup. Do you reckon that's?
I'm gonna figure out. I'll cut it here. I'm gonna figure out when she's being here.
So by that, it should be like 800.
$890.
Holy crap!
That's just for flights, and then you got to get accommodation, which is probably another
Okay.
$400.
No, I think my mum and sister would be spending more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is insane.
Yeah, but anyway, I hope it's a good concert.
I don't want to.
Okay, the next thing with that is, imagine if she cancels. Like,
We
because they won't be able to get flights and an accommodation back on that.
That's what happened to like Josh and I.
Really?
And Jasper, there was a
Oh,
Brazilian.
you went to Melbourne,
Yeah,
didn't you?
there was a Brazilian Argentina football match
Yeah.
in Melbourne. So Josh, we were all like, "Holy crap, we need to get tickets." So we bought the tickets, which were like a fair amount of money, like 100 and some 100. It was like, I think it was almost $200 for just the tickets to the game. So we spent the $200, and then we tried to get flights there and accommodation. By the end of it, I think we spent like 1 point something each on everything, and then the match was cancelled like a month before it happened.
How long were you in Melbourne for though?
Sorry?
Did you end up going to Melbourne?
No. We didn't end up going because we were like, the 1 point we were going there was for this.
Did you get your
We got the accommodation back, the flights. We didn't, but I think we got like, we gave them to someone and they paid like 50% of it.
Oh, you gave the tickets to someone going to Melbourne. Oh, okay.
So it didn't end up being that annoying, but it does. When someone cancels, it screws everything up, and there should be a refund thing for like airfares. If there's a reason you're going there and they cancel,
Yeah, but then airfares would lose a lot of money as well. It's been the episode, really.
We managed to like try and crawl some stuff.
Yeah, I don't think it was too entertaining, really.
Yeah.
It was just us talking about what's happening in the future. Sorry if it wasn't an entertaining episode. It was just us chatting.
I think, but I like these episodes because
Yeah.
there's not much. There's
Yeah.
not much planning. You kind of it's just having a chat.
Yeah. And we will try and, like, for the future, I think we need to try and get some more, I don't know, like, games or something that go through the whole episode. Like,
Or take up like a good majority. Because we can't rely on the news every week because it gets really monotonous because you're hearing the same thing every week.
Yeah.
Unless there's like a good story like we had a couple of weeks ago, the old fella throwing the poo in the...
Yeah.
That was the...
So I think we just need to come up with some ideas that will work, like, I don't know, 2 truths, 1 lie.
Two truths, 1 lie.
Like, I say stories like I've just done.
Yeah.
Like, I've fallen down a cliff, like, stuff like that. And then we can explain the stories, and yeah, that's it. We'll do that. We'll do that. Another episode. But yeah,
I think, we even with guests, I don't want to make it an interview.
Yeah.
And I think if we were an incorporated game, it would kind of loosen the mood a bit. So I think maybe if we do that.
It's hard to have guest games though, because they want to share their story. And also, like, some games need, like...
A bit of, like...
beforehand.
Yes.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Okay. I'll continue and try and slow it down.
Yeah.
So, Origin teams came out this week, and as you'd expect, Queensland has only changed one thing about the team, and guess what? There's no Reese because can't play for 2 more weeks, I think. And Brimson's come in to take his spot, which I think... He is a better fullback. Okay. So that's the one change for Queensland Origin. But the Blues have gone out and just got rid of their whole team. They're starting from scratch, trying to do...
What's the point?
That's the thing. It's so... New South Wales are trying to, like... I don't even know what they're trying to do. It's such bad, like, coaching. It's such bad coaching. I don't know what they're doing. Yeah. They've got rid of players that were, like, young, even though I don't like him. He's a good player. Teddy, the one player that should go, he's had a crap year. They've decided to keep when there's better fullbacks around. I don't know what's going on with the Blues, but hopefully next year is a bit more of a contest because this year, a whitewash.
Yeah.
It's been, yeah.
All right, well, we'll wrap it up.
We'll wrap it up now.
So, thank you for watching. Sorry for the slow week. It was a slow week, but it was just us talking about the future and just us. Next week, we'll have a guest on. Yeah. Good guest. The week after that, I don't know if we'll have a guest.
I don't know if we'll have a guest, but it could be...
Yeah, we'll make it more entertaining. I promise. This week was slow, I know, but it's just good to listen to. Thank you for watching.
See you guys.
Bye.